Hey Flosstube, it's Kim with Kim J Inspired. Hello. It's another week to talk about counted cross stitch. I want to thank everyone who watches and who has watched me like from the beginning when the videos were pretty bad. I watched one of the first ones the other day. Wasn't very happy with it, but I want to leave it up so I can show, hey, I actually wear makeup now and I brush my hair. Even though I still have to keep it out of my face because that's just the way my hair always has been. This is a channel about counted cross stitch. We talk about life. We talk about sports on here sometimes. This is number 15, so I have done 15 of these things. If you are new here, subscribe. Join the party. It's a lot of fun here. At least I think so. And I know some of, and I'm really just so thankful that some of you all think so too. Anyway. Enough talking about that. Hope everyone had a great week. I'm not going to really do a life update because that's going to kind of be interwoven when I show you all the pieces that I am doing. So I'm just going to jump right into the cross stitch. So I do have to say, Maria at Needle Art on Charts. Sorry I called you Marie all last week. I am terrible with names. Just ask Deborah at Joyful Stitching. I haven't been able to say her last name yet. I have some guesses on it, but I do mispronounce things a lot, and I'm probably going to mispronounce a thing or two here. Just keep me, guys, correct me. Just remind me that I'm saying things wrong if I am. All right, so anyway, I want to get into the cross stitch. Okay, so I have kind of a full finish, but it's kind of a fully finished fail, I think. I'm not really happy with it. It did not turn out like I planned. So here I'm going to be moving a little bit in and out of the camera, but not too bad. I think this got some glue on it that I need to move. This is something that I stitched in 2015. This is from one of the Just Cross Stitch magazines. I don't think it's their Halloween edition. I think it's just from one of their regular editions. This is a little stitching witch. I've been wondering how to finish it. It's been finished and sitting in my fully finished box. I'm in my finished box for a long time. I had glued it onto some wood, which was probably a mistake, but I did that a long time ago. And I saw this at Michael's this week and thought, hey, this might work. Well, when I went to glue this last night, usually hot glue is forgiving and you can move things around. No, this thing just attached and I couldn't move it. So it's a little uneven. I really think it's a little crooked that way. I don't know. My husband didn't think he could tell too much of a difference. I haven't shown it to anybody else, you guys. Besides Steve, you guys are the first people to see it. I also wanted to put this little black kind of flimsy ribbon. I had thought about putting some buffalo check black and white ribbon up there, but I didn't. Well, when I glued all this together, kind of like the white glue was showing through the black ribbon. So I found these little bats in my stash, and they're actually are just there to cover up the glue. So I'm not very happy with it. It's a little stand. I will actually be just putting this, we're putting up our Halloween display this week. As soon as I've got a couple of things to finish that I want to get, one to fully finish and one to finish stitching and then fully finish. So yeah, you know, I'm not real happy with it. These bats, I mean, this looks like, I don't know. I think they're cute. We had a bat in our house a couple of times. We don't know why. We live in a small town, but we live right in the middle of town, somewhere around here. The neighbors have also had to fight with bats. I had never been up close and personal with a bat in my life until one night my husband was not home. I'm laying on the couch and I see what I think is a bird flying around. Well, I was smart enough to grab my car keys and just run out barefooted, and it was in August, and just call him, had my phone, called him, he came home, and he's like, that's a bat. I'm like, what? So, and we've had, I think, one more. We've come home at night and seen them on our wall outside or on the front of our townhouse. So, yeah. So I'm not a fan of bats, but these are kind of cute. So, there you go. All right. I had a finish, and I'm going to tell you, doing this finish relieved a lot of stress from me. I work a lot, and I don't mind it. I love my jobs. I work with great people, but sometimes it just gets to me. And on Wednesday, I'm stitching a lot of fall-like stuff, but I love purple, and sometimes you just need to stitch something purple. This is Choose Happy. The design is from Hands On Design. It's a free design. part of the, a lot of stitchers offered free designs during the beginning of the pandemic that said be well and other things. This does not look like how she charted it. I chose my own colors as she encouraged us to do. I love Kathy's designs at Hands On Design, and I have a lot of them in my stash. You'll see a few of them coming up soon. So I finished this on Wednesday night. I was almost done with it. I just had to do the grass and a couple of the flowers. So I finished that Wednesday night, and I said I just need it. It was very healing to stitch something that isn't a color that I love. This is an 18 count. It's called Sprite fabric that I purchased from 123 Stitch, and I want to say it's from Picture This Plus, but I don't know. But it's called Sprite. It's, I don't know if you can tell, it's a very light lavender. It's a lovely color. It just worked out. If you've seen my Instagram, I've been showing it on this check fabric, because yes, this is how I do plan on finishing it. I don't know if I'm going to do a small pillow, if I'm going to try to do a flat fold. I don't know how I'm going to finish it yet. But I actually purchased, I love this gingham-like fabric. I have it in a lot of colors, and I have to make a Hobby Lobby trip Monday, and I'm planning on purchasing some more gingham fabric because I am actually off for a week. I needed the rest. I haven't taken a week off work in 5 years, a whole entire week, 9 days, you know, 2 weekends and a work week. It's going to be weird. We are not going to do any long trips. We're going to do some day trips. Around here, we're very lucky to live within driving distance of 4 states that we can go do little day trips. So our plan, we may not get to everything, but our plan is, of course, we're in Tennessee a lot because my son is up there. You know, do something in Tennessee and do something in North Carolina and Alabama, and of course, we're in Georgia. And we have plans aren't set in stone, so who knows? We may only go to one place. I may just decide to stay home and be lazy all week. I don't know. But the good thing is I get to pick what I want to do for a whole entire week and not have to worry about work. All right, so let's talk about whips. And whips, if you're new here, works in progress. Please don't think it's whips. Don't go there. So I am working on the Magazine Monthly Challenge on Facebook. With Robin and Carolyn started this amazing group. It's a lot of fun. This is the piece I chose for October. The theme is spooky. I thought this looked pretty spooky. At least the moon looks like he's a little scared. There's also an acrostic with this that you can do. The acrostic this month is Ghost. I'm not doing the acrostic, and I don't know if I probably could find some things that would fit the acrostic. But what I have decided to do, and the best thing about this challenge is just make it your own and have fun, is I've decided just to pick a pattern every month that I know I could finish and I could get fully finished. And this one is a small little pattern. Here's where I am. I've got the moon, part of the moon done. He looks scared. And I've kind of started doing the branches. This fabric is some fabric I purchased at a thrift store. It is an 18 count, and it looks kind of burnt orange or rust colored. It's showing up pretty true to color on the video. So anyway, if you find, I'm going to link to the Magazine Monthly Challenge group below. You can still join. We're going to be doing this for a whole year. Again, a lot of fun. This magazine is from 1989, October, November 1989. I was still in my 20s then. You don't have to tell me how old you were. I was barely in my 20s, but I was in my 20s. Oh, what I would give. So I worked on that. I will probably, my plan is to finish that while I'm off. We're going to be changing out our little, what we call our mantle. It's really a bookcase. It's really the top of a bookcase. And I plan on putting it up there when I'm finished. I don't know how I'm going to fully finish it yet. So next, pardon me for having to get out of the camera and to move around a lot. Things aren't really put conveniently here. All right, so I'm in a stitch along, and I'm not a big fan of stitch along, but Laura at Stitching by the Shore is doing a cool stitch along, and hey, it's for her birthday. Come on, how could you not do something for someone's birthday? It is the pumpkin birthday sal, and I am stitching. I'll have to get the pattern because I don't use color printers, and this is a digital pattern. And let me just find it for you. I had this all pulled up. I really did. I promise. Okay, you guys have seen this before. I'm going to work where it doesn't have the glare, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that because the glare today is really bad. Yeah, okay. There we go. A little bit. You can see it. It's Hello Pumpkin from Stitching with the Housewives, one of Priscilla Blaine's. Amazing patterns, but you're about to see that mine doesn't look anything like that because I totally changed it. So I won this amazing fabric. It's called Pumpkin Patch from Be Stitch Me. It's an 18 count opalescent. It's gorgeous. Well, I figured that probably the orange pumpkin is not going to show up that well in the orange fabric, so I changed the pumpkins to white. Use some brown there. I'm going to use the same color brown for the cup. I've already started the cup. And I'm also using bean sprout instead of pea pod for the green. That brown is just DMC 869. And I am using the 12 grain for the white, which is what I would have done the cup in if I had done the cup in white. So I love this fabric from Be Stitch Me. Brandy is having, and I'm going to try to get on there, even though I don't need any fabric really. I mean, but do we ever really need it? We don't ever really need it. She is doing what she's going to call the Saturday scuffle. She didn't do Friday Night Fights last week, so she's doing this today. I think it's going to be at 2 o'clock my time, 1 o'clock Central Time, and I may try to get in on that. I don't know what she's going to offer this week. I am in her Fabric of the Month club. I was in the just the colored fabric, you know, the ones you get in different colors, but I am now in the neutrals club, and I love all of her stuff. So anyway, yay. So Laura, and you can join in on Laura's birthday stitch along, and I am linking her Flosstube below. I love watching her stuff. She has on a cool sweater this week, by the way, that I absolutely love. That's all my whips for this week. As I said, I was pretty busy this week at work. It's just been very busy. You would think that because I just get to sit behind a desk and write every day that I wouldn't be so tired, but I think mentally I am a little tired. So, all right. I may not have had a lot of whips, but I had a lot of haul. Don't judge me. Some weeks are just bigger. I don't even know if I'm going to be showing you all that I have. In fact, I'm going to be showing you something that I forgot to show you probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. That happens sometimes, and I think I have some stuff up there too that I've never shown. So let's start first with, okay, here you come. Sports reference number 1. The Braves are going to be in the National League Championship Series playing the Dodgers next week. So I had to have this Little House Needleworks take me out to the ball game. I wanted this pattern. I had to do an order anyway. So I ordered this pattern. I've been wanting it. I know I'm not really centered here. I'm not shooting this video again. Complete truth. I started and didn't finish. I started shooting it and had to start over last time. So I've just not had a good morning with shooting. It's been crazy. In fact, it's afternoon here already. So I purchased that. I have to show you a pattern that I purchased. This is also going to be on the pad. I talk sometimes about Artist Designs and Amanda May. She is amazing. Her Flosstube is usually linked below. So go, and it will be. And I'm also going to link you. She also does amazing designs. A few weeks ago, I actually purchased this a while back, and I totally forgot about it because it was such an impulse buy. She showed this on her Flosstube. This is, and I have more of a glare than I did this is Peace on Earth. Okay, those colors, that blue, that purple, and that pink, I have been doing my Christmas tree and my Christmas, just all my Christmas things, and those colors for years. Now, we did change to a red and white tree for a couple of years. We just didn't feel like pulling it out last year in honor of my mother, but those are my Christmas colors. So when she showed that design, I had to buy it. And I will hopefully I will get it finished and stitched for this Christmas season. But it's amazing. I love it. Amanda May is really cool. We have been kind of sharing some stitchy kindness with each other. And she was looking for a magazine that I just happened to have. And it was odd because it was from 1990, and I had actually been given a lot of old magazines, and so I had it in my stash, and she was looking for it, said she couldn't find it. I'm like, it's been sitting here. I wasn't going to stitch anything from it, so I just passed it on, and she sent me a gorgeous thank you card. Is that not just gorgeous? I love this card. I love it. Wrote me a really sweet little note. Then she made me cry. If you watch, you need to really watch Amanda May. She's hilarious with her pugs. It's just, and then, oh, she's real. She has some really unique things. I love the perspective she comes from because I like to hear all different kinds of perspectives. And I've learned a lot watching her videos. Apparently she has children, and her children have started hand dyeing floss. But look at that. This is their first one, and I am so honored to have it. This is some information. Isn't that cute? I almost don't want to stitch with it, but I do have something that I'm thinking about stitching with it. I almost just want to save it because this was their first one. And so she said she's going to do a couple of more of these, but she sent this to me along with a nice thank you note. And I said, I was just so touched. And that's so cool to get your kids involved in your hobby. I just think that is so cool. But I will link, I've always linked to her Flosstube. I'm going to also add a link to her shop. That Peace on Earth design I think is just gorgeous. She also does some red samplers, which I'm probably going to end up buying because, you know, guys, I love red. So, all right. Also this week, oh my goodness, Instagram is great because you can see all the beautiful things that people are working on, but also people enable you. I don't even remember who posted this. Hands Across the Sea samplers. I'm not a big sampler person, even though I've got a few in my stash. But they came out with these adorable Christmas decorations in their little gems section. Okay? Look at these. I was just really, you know, life is hard in 2020. And I think what really drew me to these was the fact that it just kind of, when I looked at them, I thought back of a different time in the world. I wasn't, believe it or not, I wasn't alive in the 19th century. Okay? But anyway, but I thought these were adorable. Okay, I'm going to try to close in. I don't know why. The glare gets worse. It gets better. I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, I am going to do the, in fact, the thing just went off. Love this. This is live, kind of, folks. But I am going to do, I'm planning on doing the Peace one. I may not get to all of them, but I'm definitely doing that yellow, one with the yellow. Don't know if I'll do... I can't tell. Those rabbits, sheep, I don't know what they are. I haven't even looked at that. May not do the animals next year, but I'm definitely going to do that little peace angel this year, or at least start it this year, because I just love it. I just love it. You can get these at Hands On Design. I mean, at Hands Across the Sea. A lot of hands in my video today. You can get that online. I will link below so that you can go and find those little gems. They're really cute. And I was... They're listed in pounds because they're a UK company, and I thought I was getting like one of them, and it's like 13 bucks. Okay, you get all four for 13 bucks, which I thought was a really good deal. All right, also this week, you know, our giveaway is from Needle Art on Charts from Maria. I'm not gonna get your name wrong again. I ordered some sulky threads. Again, Amanda May has kind of got me turned on to sulky threads. I am working on a Christmas design in sulky threads, and Maria posted these in Stash Unload Cross Stitch Only. These are sulky petites, and these are some fall colors, and they're gorgeous, and there's one of them in there. You can see there's really variegated that, oh, I cannot wait to use. But when I opened up my package, I just wanted to cry. Number one, she has the best packaging. I love the way she packages, and I apologize that I kind of tore it all apart. This is not how it looked when it came. But see this little bag here? We talked about her little fabulous treats from Needle Arts on Charts last week. And if you win the giveaway, you'll be able to get them, which has some flosses. And so she sent me, these are amazing flosses. In fact, I actually... It's a little purple grape fizz, which I need it because I'm going to work on a project that I don't know if I'm going to share until it's finished, but I'm working on, it's not, I hate to sound, oh, I got a secret project. I hate that, but I'm working on something. I probably will share it. I can't keep secrets, as my husband will tell you. She sent me some Winks Dye Works Glacial Melt. I love blue. And then she also, these are the two latest colors. I think these colors just came out from Classic Colorworks. And this is Sweet Potato and Little Sprout. I love that sweet potato color because it's orange. And Tennessee is playing today. They're playing Georgia. And I'm sure my husband's going to have some snarky things to say about that when he comes on the video. I may have to move a little bit to get him on the video today. In fact, pardon me for moving the camera. That's a little bit better. I'm actually a little bit more centered. She also sent me, she has these exclusive thread winders. They are cute. She sent me a clock one. She has cats, raven. She has all kinds of them. They're, oh, I can't wait to use this. In fact, I know which project I'm going to use it on already. As soon as I see things, I'll go, yeah, I'm going to use that for this project. So these are cute. She sent me one of the clock. She sells these in sets. You can buy them anytime. Look, this is so cute. It says stitching time. That is every day for me. I have to stitch a little bit every day. Sometimes I don't get to, but I have to stitch a little bit every day. Anyway, I love the little bags, but you know I'm saving them. Right now I'm storing these. I've kept the things in there until I move this to my fancy floss storage box, and this is going to go in a project. So, amazing. I also want to tell you that she is pre-selling Blackbird Designs. She's coming out with something I think was a retreat piece or a club piece or something back in 2018. I did not download the color picture of it. You've probably seen this everywhere. I hope you can see this well. This is so cute. This is early Christmas morning, this little pin keep thing. She's pre-selling those. You need to get on her list. I think she's offering a 10% discount, but check it out with her and find out. She can also help you get all the floss and all the fabric if you're interested in that. I love Blackbird Designs, but I honestly have several things from them that I haven't stitched yet. And I'm trying to be good about spending and about buying things. I'm not really all that good about it. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I see something and I want it. Speaking of seeing things that I want, Deborah is an enabler. I think that I am the first member of her unofficial Bag of the Month Club. She doesn't have a Bag of the Month Club yet, but I buy one at least once a month, sometimes more. And right now I'm itching to buy another one, even though I have two. These two, one of these will be given away coming up at the end of the month. You know, I give away one of Deborah's bags once a month because I want you guys to enjoy them too. They are so well made, and I like the fact that you can see the project. I just like everything about them. All right, so this one is so pretty. It's called Let Love Brew. My husband just grinned from ear to ear when he saw this one because he drinks a lot of coffee. He probably makes up for all of us who don't drink coffee because I'm not a coffee drinker. But I love the pattern, and look at the thing. And she sent me the little side bag along with some, she always sends floss. It's usually something that I need, and she doesn't know it. I swear she must have ESPN, or yeah, ESP, yeah. This one is cute. This is a Santa bag. Look at those old-fashioned Santas. I hope you guys could see that. And I love, love, love the inside fabric. I also love her little ribbony things. I just love these ribbons. And again, with floss, and it has the accessories bag. One of these will be our end of the month bag giveaways. We're going to talk more about that next week. You know, today we're giving away, we're going to have a drawing for a $20 gift card to Needle Art on Charts. So I'm excited about that. Okay, last thing I want to talk to you about really quick. This is not haul. But it's a lot of fun. Of course, another one of Deborah's bags. This is the flamingo bag. I don't even know how many of her bags I have. And as I told her the other day, I told her 3. Then I got back on her Etsy site, realized I have about 5 I want. I'm going to link Deborah's Instagram below because she posts all the new fabrics that she's making bags out of on Instagram, and that's what gets me in trouble. So Deborah and I are going to do a stitch along to these wonderful charts from Hands On Design, which, yes, I bought from Maria. I swear it's the Maria Deborah thing today. This is Flamingo. This one is Flamingo All the Way, and this one is Flamingo Bells. Don't know which one we're going to start first, but we haven't started yet. So this is part of haul because I actually, these are charted for 32 count Icelandic blue linen. I just ordered some 32 count Ice Belfast linen from 123 Stitch, and it came this week. It came early as well, along with a few flosses that I needed. I have mine already kitted up with all the flosses and everything that I need. If you guys want to join in a stitch along on these really cute Christmas hands-on design flamingo charts, you could get these from Needle Art on Charts. This is where I purchased mine from. That's how I got to know Maria. In fact, I also have the trim to finish them with. She has this too, the Lady Dot these cute little trim. I like it. So if you want to do the stitch along, just mention it down below. My Instagram is below. Deborah's Instagram is below. We haven't decided yet when but we're going to stitch along on these. All right. Almost time for Steve and the giveaway. I think that's a lot of your favorite part. And I think you'll just like Steve. I kind of like him too. I might keep him. Except maybe today we might have some trouble because it's the Georgia-Tennessee game. And he decided to wear all his red and black today. This is the closest thing I have to orange because orange washes me out. I have it pimpled today. Oh, well. All right, next week. I have been going through my magazine stash because I am doing the monthly magazine challenge. And realizing I'm not going to stitch a lot of these. I have some really great magazines. I have some really old ones and some really new ones. So I'm going to give away this week one of the magazines that I have that I am not going to stitch out of that has some really great patterns. I didn't just want to give away any magazines. I've been going through them, and once a month I'll give away a magazine. It might be a brand new one. It might be an older one, but I want to go through and I'm getting to know some of you. I'm watching you guys on Instagram, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to want to win this. This is a World of Cross Stitch magazine. That kitten pattern is adorable, but it has so many cute patterns in it. Okay, look at that kitten pattern. It also has, I'm gonna put this really cute bear pattern, and I really love those flowers. If you're wondering, if you don't think you have enough magazines, if you want to do the challenge and you don't think you have enough magazines, also they do a design library. You get a lot of these little designs. I love their design library. I use that to make a lot of things. This is a better picture. I really love these flowers, but I'm not going to get around to stitching them, just to be honest with you. So they just so many cute little patterns. Also, if you're looking to do something for Easter, they have this they have this alphabet. You could spell out a child or grandchild's name with the Easter eggs. So I'm going to give this away today. All I want you to do is tell me, what is your favorite cross stitch magazine? If you don't stitch for magazines, just tell me that. Just let me know what your favorite one is. So that's what we're going to do. But let's get to the giveaway today. Steve's going to come on. I am probably crooked today, guys. I'm not reshooting this video. I'm not going to do it. Just take me as I am. I'm going to kind of move this camera a little bit over so you can see, give him a little bit more room. And there he is. Yes, see, he is wearing his Georgia Bulldog hat. I do not have a Tennessee hat to wear. I have a Tennessee shirt, but it's ugly. Hello, Steve.
Hello.
So Steve's job every week is to take all the names of everyone who has answered the question for the drawing, and he does it every week, and he puts them in a hat. Today, he chose to put them in another Bulldog hat. So he's got 2 Bulldog hats. He's probably sitting pretty close to me today for all this rivalry. But anyway, let's let him draw for the name. And this, my goodness, he folds these up so tiny. How many times did you fold this? Tanya Romero, you have won the $20 gift card to Needle Art on Charts. My email is below. Just email me. I'll get you in touch with Maria. And enjoy. She has so many good things. She has a lot of things listed, but if there's something you're interested in and you don't see it, she can find it for you. She does a great job. Like I said, I love her customer service, which is why I wanted to give away some things. The camera is shaking a lot. I don't know why. Are you doing that?
No.
You have anything to say today?
Go Dogs.
Yeah, whatever. Go Vols, V-O-L-S. Go. Oh, and I have the bracelet on today. I have my Vols bracelet on today. I wear it every Saturday of game day. This thing's looking. Found this in an antique store in Manchester, Tennessee, and I bought a couple of them. I was going to send one to my sister, but oh well, I did not. Guys, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, if you've managed to stay with me for all 28 minutes and you like what you see, subscribe so you get a notification. Next week we're going to talk a lot about floss bags. I'm going to have my Halloween mantle finished. I do plan on having a lot of finishes next week because I am off work. So thank you again for watching, and hope you have a great day. And Steve, do not say go Dogs. Bye-bye.
Bye.